Hi everyone, this is Peter here, and in this video, I'll be showing you how you can automate Amazon RSS feeds to LinkedIn using Make.com. In addition to that, I'll also be giving you a free worksheet that you can access in the description of this video. This free worksheet will give you access to this presentation that I'll be showing you in this video. It'll also give you access to a link where you can book a free consultation call with me. And last but not least, you'll also have access to a free plug and play make.com template that you can embed in your own account. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm just a regular guy who's a self taught automation developer who consults with businesses internationally, and I help other people build amazing automations without needing any coding experience. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So, first things first, we need to talk about what are the problems and what are the pain points when it comes to this entire solution. So, manually keeping up with Amazon updates is time consuming. Writing engaging LinkedIn posts from scratch takes effort and creativity. Inconsistent posting leads to low engagement and missed opportunities. And finding relevant content to share with your audience is a constant struggle. And that's why it's so important to create an end-to-end solution where you can automate the process of getting Amazon RSS feeds and then basically passing that into LinkedIn and creating amazing content from that point of departure. So, who are some of the people that are actually experiencing this problem? Well, first of all, it's e-commerce entrepreneurs. So, let's say you want fresh, updated, feed and information and content from an Amazon perspective. So, these are people that are struggling with getting this information. We're also looking at content creators as well as marketers. So, maybe they struggle with regular posting and engagement. And last but not least, we also have LinkedIn thought leaders. So let's say you really want to build an amazing following, you want to build engagement, you want to build awareness from a LinkedIn perspective, and that's very good in terms of business value and business propositions. So LinkedIn thought leadership is something that people do actually struggle with and really try they really try by all means to actually just go up the ranks when it comes to LinkedIn. So LinkedIn thought leaders who are looking to build credibility without actually spending hours on content. So I would say primarily, it's e-commerce entrepreneurs, content creators, and marketers, as well as LinkedIn thought leaders. We can really expand on this, and maybe we can, I can do this in a separate video because this is not just subject to Amazon feeds, but it's actually subject to many other industries and many other categories that you actually might have interest in. Where you can really get information which is up to date, and it can really just help you align your content very, very well. So, why is this actually a big problem? It's a big problem because of three reasons. Number one, it's time consuming. So, sourcing, summarizing, and posting manually just takes long. Number two is inconsistent branding. So writing in a unique style every time is very difficult. So to maintain that level of consistency, it's very, very difficult. And I'll show you in the automation how you can actually, from a consistency point of view, actually create an automation where it's able to always create it based on your style and your tone and all of that. So, yeah, that's why it's also a big problem. And last but not least, it's also lost opportunities. So, when it comes to lost opportunities, without regular updates, engagement drops, and you miss chances to actually grow. So how can this actually be solved? Very simple. You can actually create an automation leveraging make.com. So you can actually create an automation in make.com where you retrieve the latest Amazon updates automatically. You can generate a well-structured summary that matches your writing style. And also you can post directly to LinkedIn without manual effort. And this is something that you can schedule and something that you can do, which will be on autopilot. So, what are some of the vehicles and the tools to also solve this solution, this problem rather? It's make.com. And it's also leveraging ChatGPT, which you'll see in a moment. It's also using the RSS feeds, which are available from Amazon. And last but not least, we'll then create a module, which is LinkedIn, where we will post the content into, my LinkedIn profile for you guys to see. Okay, so enough with all this jazz. I'm going to show you guys how you can actually build this solution out for yourself. So this first step is you're going to need to go to this link over here. So you're just going to click on the link when you get the free worksheet. And then you'll see that you'll be directed to this page here. It says about Amazon sites, RSS feeds. Okay. And then it says subscribe to our feeds to get the latest stories and links back to full articles. So basically, what does RSS actually stand for? It stands for really simple syndication. That's all it means. And basically, in a nutshell, it's a way in which we can receive updated feeds from a particular website. Maybe they have updated news, they have updated blogs, they have updated articles, etc. So it's just a way in which you can actually get updated feeds from a website. So if you can see here, on this Amazon page. They have different categories of updated feeds. They have Amazon AI, Offices, Prime, AWS, Books and Authors, Community. You guys get the gist of, all of this. So, just for example purposes, let's say I want to create an automation where I'll be, able to get Amazon information with regards to their innovation, and I want to post that on LinkedIn. So what I'll do is I'll just go to this link over here which says innovation at Amazon. I'll just make sure that I right click it and I copy it. And now it's time for us to actually start building the scenario in make.com. So we'll go to make.com. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to create a new fresh scenario. So what you'll do, first of all, is you're going to search for the RSS module. Okay. And then it says here, watch RSS feed items as a trigger. And then as an action, it says retrieve RSS feed items. So what we're going to do is as a trigger, we're just going to watch RSS feed items. So we select that. And then it's asking us for a URL. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the URL that we copied from the Amazon page and we're going to paste it over there. Great. And then here it says maximum number of items. So for this example, I'm just going to leave it as one. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, you want to get, a lot of updates from Amazon. So you can set this yourself to 5, 10, or whatever. Then it will give you that count in which you set. So all you do now is you basically save that. And it's going to ask you choose where to start. So you're just going to say from now on, you save it. Perfect. And our trigger module has been configured. All right. So what we need to do now is we need to then, in terms of logic, we're going to need to then download an image that we're going to use to post to LinkedIn. Okay. So in order to do that, I just saved a random image of Amazon in my Google Drive folder. So you're just going to add another module there. You're going to go to Google Drive, select Google Drive, and then here it says download a file. So you're going to select download a file as an action module. And now my connection has already been set. So now it's just trying to configure that, which is fine. And then it says enter file ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select from the list because I want to source it from the specific module. Sorry, not specific module, but the specific folder in which I already have in my Google Drive. And here it says file ID. I'm going to just click on that. As it loads, and then there's the file that I actually created. It's RSS feed automation, I believe, something along those lines. Okay, and then I can expand on this. I don't want just the folder, but I actually want the file that I uploaded. So if I add there's the image. It says Amazon image in JPEG. So I'm going to select it, and great. So now it's actually going to download that specific file in that specific folder. And then when you're done with that, you just basically save. All right, perfect stuff. It's looking good. Now I'm going to show you guys how to leverage ChatGPT when it comes to summarizing the content we receive. All right, guys. So before we add the ChatGPT module, I just actually want to test if this flow is actually working. So I'm just going to run the scenario once and see what we are getting. And it looks like we only have one operation here. So something is not configured properly. The module didn't return any new data. You can use the choose where to start. Okay, so I'm going to select that. Oh, okay. So I see what the problem is. So I think you shouldn't select from now on. You must select all RSS feed items. So if you select that, then you should be fine in terms of your configuration. You just save that, and then if I run it again one more time, let's see what happens. The two modules should. There we go. So the two modules worked. So we're getting the feed over there, bundle one. So there it is. Great. And then we also downloaded then the image over here from the Google Drive folder that I was telling you guys about, which is great. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to then add a ChatGPT module. There we go. Open AI module. And then we just want to create a simple completion. So create a completion, you select that. All right. And because my API key is already connected, this module is configured, no problem. And all I want to do now is I just want to set the module according to my spec. So you can just let me see, create a chat completion. I think you can leave that as is. And then this is the model that is available that you can use. So I'm just going to use let me see, maybe GPT-4 or mini. That's not a problem. I'll do that. I'll use that module. Okay, here by messages, I'll add a message. Then here for role, go to the drop down. You can just say user, which is fine. And then text content. So this is where you can then prompt, put your prompting here in the module. So I'm just going to say you are the best LinkedIn marketer. Let's just say marketer and copywriter in the world. It's a great prompt. And then I'm going to say your task is to summarize Amazon innovation news. News from a RSS feed. Here is what you need to summarize. Then colon. Then now we need to map what we are getting from the RSS module. Okay. So I see here's the title, here's the description, and here's the summary. So I think what we can do is let me then just map the description and just see what happens. So here's what you need to summarize, and then I'll just map the description. Right. Cool. And then tokens, I'm just going to say 500. Yeah, I'm just checking my prompt. You're the best LinkedIn marketer and copywriter. Your task is to summarize Amazon innovation news from a RSS feed. Okay, so here's what you need to summarize, and I'm gonna say, please make sure that it's short, and this will be later posted to my LinkedIn feed, my LinkedIn feed. Okay, so that looks good. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then save that, and then great, that module has been configured. So now we're just going to run a test to see what comes out, and then we'll post to LinkedIn. Okay, so it's the moment of truth. Let's just see how this goes. So let me run that. So we got the feed. the image was downloaded, and looks like we got something here. So it's saying result, exciting times ahead. See, service set to welcome its first public riders, and I was very soon. Get ready for a sneak peek behind the scenes of this groundbreaking experience stage. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad whatsoever. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more module, and I'm going to make sure that it's LinkedIn, I believe. So LinkedIn, it's been a while since I've done this, guys, so bear with me. Can't remember what it is now. Let me see. Create a user text post or image post. I think it's user image post because yeah, we have an image, so I'm gonna select that one. Create a user image post. Great. And you see now it already maps this nicely, the file from Google Drive, which is the image of Amazon. And great for title. I'm just gonna say Amazon. I don't think I need to put a title there, but it's fine. And then this is where you need to put in the content. So over here, you just map the content that you actually got from the OpenAI module. So you just select that as the result. Yeah, maybe you don't want to do anything else. You want to leave it as it is. That's not a problem. Public is visibility, and then feed distribution, main feed. Good. Okay. So that looks fine. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. So I'm just going to save that. And then good. Okay, that looks good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it one more time. But before I do that, I just want to go into my LinkedIn. All right, so I managed to get onto my LinkedIn profile over here. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go back to make. And we're just going to make sure that the scenario is running well. So we're just going to go at the bottom here. It says run once. So we're going to click on run once. And then let's see what happens. We got the RSS feed. The image was downloaded, the ChatGPT module, then ran over here. And then it looks like the post was also created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to LinkedIn. And I'm just going to scroll down and just refresh. And I'm just going to see if this post was actually posted in my LinkedIn feed, just to check if this automation was successful. Right here is the moment of truth. And when you look at that, guys, there's the post. I wonder if I can actually open it up here for you guys to have a look in full screen. Okay, and perfect. There it is. So our automation was actually successful, as you guys can see there. It's got the caption that was generated by ChatGPT. It also has the image that was then retrieved from Google, the Google Drive folder that I created. And yeah, everything looks great and it looks very, very nice. So yeah, I'm very happy that this automation actually worked. And I want you guys to let me know what you think of just this automation. Is it something that you will use in real world use case? This is something that I have built for a client, and it was just very, very successful. Something which was very similar. But just please let me know your thoughts. Just comment down below, and let me know what you think. And also, if you just want me to create more automations and just more use cases, please make sure that you also just let me know. It's really great just to get that feedback from you guys, so that we can just really build awesome tutorials and build awesome use cases, to just carry on building valuable solutions. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and also to comment on this video as well. And don't forget to also download your free worksheet, which is in the description. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.